positioning themselves for a run at the national championship with an automatic bid. We're going to be treated to not just a top 10 matchup, but a battle for a conference championship and an automatic bid to the college football playoff with the first round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here, as we'll see the number 7 team in the country, the Minnesota Golden Gophers, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Ball handed off. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
A quick 3rd and 10, and the crowd now really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And a sophomore making an impact play.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. And the coverage team lets the ball roll dead. Guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Holstein. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They'll try a pass here. Oh, he misfires again. 3 in a row.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. This will be interesting. They're going to trust the kicker from 57 yards out. Can he get it there? He missed it. With that miss, no change in the score.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Looking for some space. It's Taylor. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Play action fake, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the first down marker.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. To the air. It's McLeod. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Here's a wide open receiver, complete.
It's a great play for the offense, but let's give all the credit to the offensive line for that play. The quarterback makes the throw, but he couldn't have done it without the time that they provided.
Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Caught behind the line. It's Taylor. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Okay, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more than that play.
2nd down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. They try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Now, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Golden Gophers will line up on 1st and 10. They'll try the left side with a toss. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And he'll set up to throw. Looking for the wide out. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field. It's McLeod. Incomplete. He just hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is up and no good. And with that miss, the score remains the same. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Extending the play now. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
It's a run to the left. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Caught quickly. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Badgers pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Quick throw, the catch is made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. He might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. You got to wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football? Or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Badgers will bring their punt team onto the field. Punter comes out for the 1st time today, looking to pin him back. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. This should be the last play of the quarter. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Defense is coming after him. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the run, it's Taylor. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Here's the second down play. Looking downfield, it's McLeod. The pocket breaking down. That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. Important third down play coming up. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Ball lands right at the 1-yard line and bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field. The defense got a big fourth down stop in the last possession. Let's see what happens here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a 1st and goal.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
And the Badgers looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out, and they get a drive going this time. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice game like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance and a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Give it to the back again. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just in certain degrees, they're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Contact as he let the ball go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost...
Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
And the Wisconsin offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Breaking tackles.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. So the ball placed right at the 50. Offense looking to pick up the first down here on third and short. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down at the 40. That'll be a first down.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got his man open downfield. They make the tackle, but it sets the offense up for a first and goal from the 10.
Boy, this defense looks like they are confused, and they should be. This wide receiver is putting on a clinic here in the first half. He sees blood in the water right now. He's got over 100 yards in the first half already.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. And the Badgers pick up enough to get a first down there. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. To the air, it's Holstein. Looking to scramble. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kurt.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Play action here on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. On the run, going to heave it downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string. Just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Minnesota. See if they can convert the point after. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? They can't catch him. Touchdown. An electrifying play by this returner. Takes it the length of the field to the house in the conference championship game.
You know, Chris, I don't know if there's anything that can affect momentum as much as a kickoff return all the way back for a touchdown. It gets everybody fired up. Now you've got the stadium behind you. Your offense and defense will respond. This could be a game-changing opportunity for him.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. Receiver makes the grab, moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down. The Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Dropping back, it's McLeod. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off here. And tackled there by the defense.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
They look to throw it here on second down. That's caught. It's Williams. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
I thought the defense was in pretty good position there. They sat back and had good coverage, eyes on the quarterback, but you almost got to just give the quarterback and the receiver credit for being able to come up with that completion.
First down, looking to throw the football. With the catch, it's Williams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Golden Gophers with 1st and 10 here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned on the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Important second down play coming up. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Dropping back, it's McLeod. He's running out of time here. And a flag is down as the pass falls incomplete. Let's see who the penalty is on. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Golden Gophers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, What was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
And they tack on the extra point. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. This will likely be the last play of the half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. It's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Golden Gophers will kick this away to begin the second half. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Badgers offense back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Well, here's the first play to start the second half, and it's really more the same of what we saw in the first half. Really no need to make drastic changes. What you were doing in that first half gave you the lead. Just keep working on it.
And in first down, they go right back to him.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. To throw, it's Holstein. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Always have to be careful on the sideline not to step out accidentally. The wide receiver does a good job here on the route to bring the ball in while on a tightrope.
First down here for this offense. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. The receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Pass complete. It's second down now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. And he drops back in the gun. He makes the grab. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Boy, nice throw here by this Wisconsin quarterback. Good route by the receiver and a first down for the Badgers. And when Wisconsin control the football to complement their running game, they're a very dangerous offense to deal with.
And the Badgers lining up here on 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. And here's the handoff. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. second down and goal upcoming. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Touchdown, Wisconsin. This offense really clicking. Methodical but effective. They're probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in a conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And the PAT is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Delivers quickly to the left side. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. And the Golden Gophers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Looking for his big tight end. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. The offense really clicking against this battle defense. On the ground, it's Taylor. Second down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass. It's McLeod. Quick throw to the left side. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain. The Golden Gophers are in the red zone. And somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Strong fight back. And they get set now to try the PAT. Oh, and it's blocked. So a live ball here. Pass midfield. Across the 40.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
After the block PAT, the special teams coach hoping for better execution here on the kickoff. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Wisconsin offense is back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. Nice grab. It's Barry Johnson. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Now it's second down here. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Breaks loose at the 40. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And the defense able to hold them there to a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Bringing pressure. He's hit just before the throw. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
The offense has had really good rhythm in this drive, running the ball, throwing the football. It seems like every play has been positive yards until that stop right there by the defense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long. Over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's moving out of the pocket now. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Badgers. Conference championship on the line. This quarterback told us, this is my time to shine. This is my stage curtain, and he is delivering.
Well, anytime you see a performance like this out of a quarterback, it's like the stars are in alignment. The quarterback's doing his job. The play caller is seeing the defense and putting him in a position to have success. And let's not forget the line and the receivers, the job that they're doing as well. It's a dream performance so far by this quarterback.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. To throw, it's McLeod. Pressure is hit him behind the line, and out comes the football. The offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. And the Minnesota offense takes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Looking to throw it on first down. Going to try to use his legs here. In the clear at the 25. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out.
He cannot escape the defense with a sack.
Boy, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
That sack makes it second down and forever. Back to throw. It's McLeod. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And he pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Golden Gopher starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
Not able to connect, incomplete. Important third down attempt for this offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Third down after that running play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Slide 22. Slide 22. Check.
They'll work the clock here with the running game. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. Second down play here.
3:25.
And now the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
On the ready.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs.
Boots.
Try and muscle for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the fourth quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And the defense stops the clock with a timeout. 24 seconds remaining. They're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10.
Down 55.
They're going to run it here. Good enough for first down yardage.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want, whatever we feel like doing.
It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of the Big Ten. And now with the playoff spot locked up, the spotlight gets even brighter. We're going to find out where they're going to be playing as they continue to pursue a national championship. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.